My name is Christine Gelley. I work for Noble County OSU Extension. I am an educator for agriculture and natural resources. And so in our jobs, we do everything from home gardening questions to agronomic crops. But forage quality and management is really what I like to focus on and spend a lot of time doing programming and research related to forage production.
My name's Ted Wiseman. I'm an agriculture and natural resources educator for Ohio State University out of Perry County. I've been doing this for 21 years now.
I became involved in eFields thanks to the mentors that I have close by in the neighboring counties. My mentors were doing a lot of research projects already, and at the time that eFields really came on the scene, we were already involved in some research projects that they had invited me to work on. And so together, we were able to complete some of those projects and feature them in eFields, with the majority of my contribution happening here on site at the Eastern Agricultural Research Station. The scope of our research projects range from weed management to forage establishment and selection. Something we've done before for eFields was the use of a gibberellin growth hormone to boost early spring forage production. Currently, we're working on a frost seeding project where we've taken an established stand of forage and frost seeded various types of clovers along with bird's foot trefoil into the plots at different rates to see if we can make any better recommendations for folks in our area that are looking to boost the protein value in their forages.
The project has 32 different plots that we have, so we're going out there and cutting a 2-foot square by hand with the forages. So there's actually 4 of us working on this project now, and a day like today, it sure makes it nice to have more hands on the project to help get it finished up before it gets really hot. But just great to work with all the other educators through the eFields, and it's a way for us to learn each other's specializations.
I feel that on-farm research is needed because our producers need to be able to see the practices demonstrated in front of them in situations that may be similar to what they have at home, whether that's on a neighbor's property or on a public facility where they can come and see it as part of another program. Having a relatable experience and a trusted face to go along with the research, I think really makes a difference in what people are willing to implement at home after they've seen the results on someone else's property.
You got to find the producer that's willing to take the time. It does take a little extra time to do these projects. It's not outrageous, but to do research and to do it right, there are certain protocols that we've got to follow. And again, they're not something really crazy. They're fairly easy to follow, but it's just, we got to follow this to make sure that we got good data to put out there to other producers to know what we're doing is correct and that these experiments will work.
On a local level, I think we can see progress through what we've taught in eFields by the increased amount of calls that we get in our county offices related to research projects. Often people will inquire about an article they saw that describes some of the research we've done, either on the Beef Team webpage or a county newspaper article, and they're curious to try something. It may not be exactly what we've done in our research project, but they'd like to take bits and pieces of those ideas and try them out on their own. And on a statewide perspective, we can definitely see through our teams, whether it's the forage team, the beef team, the sheep team, that from all corners of the states, people are looking for information about how to better their management systems. And I think as a result of eFields and our other outreach methods, they know where to find it now. What I'm really looking for amongst our producers in the local area is the opportunity to partner with them and address their specific needs in a way that we can also mimic it for others with similar programs. And so with being an early career educator, it's taken me quite a bit of time to build these personal relationships where you're welcomed out to people's farm and they listen to maybe a new idea they haven't heard before. And so really what I'm looking for are those conversations where the producer really communicates their true needs and their willingness to try something new. And then we can design a project that fits what they're comfortable with and also what they're seeking to improve on.
We've all got some of those producers that are early adopters, and those are the ones that you want to approach first. They're willing to take some of those chances, put some skin in the game and spend a little money to do some of these projects to help you. And then once you get that started in your county, other producers are paying attention because they talk and they're not afraid to push you, and that's what's fun about this job.
Farmers can become involved in eFields simply by reaching out to the county extension office. We have county extension offices in every county of the state of Ohio, And most of them do have an agriculture and natural resources educator. And so just by stopping in the office, sending an email, having a phone conversation, and sharing the things that are on their mind, and demonstrating that, yeah, I would be willing to have you come out to the farm. I have a section of my pasture or my hayfield that I'd be willing to try something new on. It can be as simple as that to get something started. And those simple interactions can turn into projects that last a year, 2 years, 3 years, and could really make a big impact across the state. There's so much we can find out through just minute changes in management that can really tell a bigger story. And so outlining what you're willing to contribute to the project and what you would expect from the educator you're working with can help for a smooth plan from the beginning, and also help outline a work plan to stay on schedule for what needs to happen. Usually the work plans are pretty simple for on-farm research and not too stressful. And so just having an open line of communication up front about what you're looking to do and what you're willing to contribute can help the process go really smoothly and have some impactful results.